the Dallas Mavericks.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. Nowitzki is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Carter. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Garnett in at the small forward.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Bryant's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Nowitzki a screen. Billups dishes to Carter. Here's Nowitzki. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nowitzki's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Duncan. Kicks it to Ilgauskas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Billups. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He dishes it to O'Neal. Clock at 4. And that one goes long. On defense, San Antonio. Outside Bryant. Pass to Yao. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Shaq. Puts the move on. Rips it home after the terrific move.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying this is a team we're facing that really knows how to play and how to execute their offense. And certainly at our best, we can do the same thing. So for an old school guy like myself, it really makes the game enjoyable. It becomes a mental challenge as much as a physical one. A great point, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is. Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
Carter left side. Here's O'Neal. Yao with the block. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dishes it to Duncan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
The shot is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Kobe with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and the shot is good.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Billups kicks to Carter. Shaq with the screen. Out to the wing. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
43 seconds left in the first. And here is Allen. Kobe attacking. Billups with some nice defense here.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Garnett, the basket good off the assist from Billups. Garnett's got his first points of the game.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Kobe passes to Duncan. Back to Kobe. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Billups. The shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the floor for San Antonio, O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. And it's Garnett. And there's Carter. And it's Billups in at the point guard position. Allen outside. Duncan kicks to Ilgauskas. From 10 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ilgauskas has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Mavs. Garnett outside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight. Kevin Garnett no good on the free throw. Mavericks trail by 4. Now here's Bryant. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Step back shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Love most out of that possession.
Billups dishes to Garnett. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett. And so here is Dallas trailing by 4. Outside, Kobe. Inside. Banked in off the glass. Ilgauskas has got 4 points this quarter.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And Garnett misses. And so it's Dallas with it. Kobe with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's the teardrop. Carter with the block. In transition, here come the Spurs. It's rebounded by Dallas. Allen outside. Kobe against Billups. And Bryant kicks to Ilgauskas. Allen outside. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Garnett attacking. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The baseline J, and he gets the bucket. Garnett's got 8.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Bryant passes to Duncan. Billups against Kobe. Feeds it to Ilgauskas. Carter comes in with the double team, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Outside Bryant. Fires the 3. They get it back. No good from Yao. San Antonio leading. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Billups. That's 10 points for Garnett.
I love the way Billups spreads that ball around.
Duncan outside. Back to Bryant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is up and in. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Screen by O'Neal. Billups dishes to O'Neal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First one falls for him. O'Neal hits them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Kobe. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Duncan outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. .107 left to play in the first half.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Ilgauskas. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Billups kicks to Garnett. Shaq against Yao. Outside Billups. Shaq with the screen. Billups passes to O'Neal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. Reacted too late.
32 seconds left in the second quarter. Phillips dishes to Carter. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Phillips against Kobe. The feed to Ilgauskas. It's stolen by Garnett. Takes the three. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so that's the end of the first half. Spurs lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Zydrunas Ilgauskas in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Dunking out there was Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Yao. Then there's Kobe. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Duncan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Nowitzki outside. Down low. Carter down low. Defended by Allen. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Phillips kicks to Nowitzki. And it's Garnett penetrating. That pushes it to double digits. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Carter. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Nowitzki, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Bryant with it. Phillips picks him up defensively. Kobe with the bucket. Bryant's got 8.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
San Antonio leading by 8. Phillips kicks to Carter. Nowitzki with the screen on Allen. Garnett outside. Nowitzki a screen. Phillips passes to Garnett. 5 on the clock. He kicks to Carter. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Carter's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Spurs. Now the Mavericks with it. On the wing, Bryant, who's guarded by Phillips. And Bryant kicks to Duncan. Second shot opportunity. Ilgauskas, good. 15 points in the game.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 8. Shoots a fader. Yao with the block. Carter outside. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside, Kobe. Elbow shot. Connects. The jumper drops. Bryant's got 10 points. Here's Billups. Garnett goes in. Nice D from Duncan. And so here is Dallas. Outside Bryant. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's Kobe, following the score by Kevin Garnett. Bryant dishes to Duncan. Back to Kobe. Billups gets the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Garnett. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Mavericks trail by 10. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Now Billups. Garnett gets to O'Neal. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Kobe, the pass to Duncan. The 10-footer. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 10. Billups with the ball. Pass to Nowitzki. Outside Billups. Nowitzki outside. And another basket for San Antonio. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio up by 12. And time for the short break. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Shaquille O'Neal. Carter is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Garnett in at the 3 slot. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Kobe. The dish to Yao. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
That drive by Carter, and he slams that one down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Duncan dishes to Ilgauskas. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Allen kicks to Duncan. Tim Duncan scoring inside.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
To the paint, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Duncan against Carter. Outside, Kobe. Looking to end his cold spell, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Carter, the pass to Nowitzki. On the money from 12 feet away. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Screen by Duncan. To the middle, up off the screen.
Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Kobe, and he can't bank that one in. At the elbow, Billups. Here's Garnett. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
What a game for Garnett. He's got 16 points and 2 steals.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Mavericks trail by 12. Outside, Kobe. 11 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Outside, Billups. Nowitzki up top, covered by Ilgauskas. From 15 feet away, Nowitzki, no good. Here's Bryant. Sweet little floater.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Here's Kobe. Allen dishes to Bryant. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Allen kicks to Bryant. The 15-footer. Rebound, San Antonio. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Garnett the pass to Billups. He dishes it to Carter. There's the pass to O'Neal. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And stolen by Billups. All by himself. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Spurs.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory.
Look at the stats. You'll see just how dominant a game this was for Garnett. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shot's good. 16 points for Kobe.
Performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Screen by O'Neal. Bryant against Billups. Kicks to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. The shot no good. Duncan with some nice D. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Billups against Ilgauskas. Outside Billups. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.